Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of February 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for February, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video, whether that's February, March, April. When you're drawn to the video is when you're meant to hear its message. At the heart of the reading and the first card out in your reading, we have this card of love here. So, this is the beloved. This is desire, passion, a love interest, love affairs even. A partner, a relationship. Something didn't work. The Three of Pentacles is on it, and it may have failed because maybe someone felt that they were alone in the relationship, or they were putting all the effort, or that there was no understanding or no compromise when it came to the growth of the relationship. It could be that the results of something you were trying to build were not good, and you may have walked away or given up on it. But you or they, this could be their energy, but you would have done it, or they would have done it in an extreme manner. So it would have ended with some type of confrontation. It could be that somebody suddenly got really angry because they couldn't see the true, the other person's true feelings. Maybe they felt the other person was wearing a mask. Now, I see the Justice is here with the olive branch, so this could have been about a reconciliation or reconciling with somebody, trying to put an end to a fight, or this is what you would like to do. Something maybe doesn't feel fair. I mean, if you were the one in that Five of Swords that experienced some type of temporary victory here and then quickly regretted your action, if that was you, you would be wanting to make amends or are thinking of it. Otherwise, it is vice versa. See, somebody got really mad. Look at that Knight of Swords, and that's all they could see was like red, right? Oops. And may have said something very cuttingly. They were very angry about something, but this is speaking to an impulsive action, something said without thinking, something or someone very angry. This person was definitely uncompromising. They wouldn't listen, at least not at that time. And it feels like this person has the power to sweep you off your feet. It feels like it's like a really intense relationship. So the status changed like that of this relationship. So one minute you're like making up, and the next minute you're breaking up. That's exactly what this was with the hat. You could have felt like there was a lack of respect maybe by the other person, or simply that you thought there was maybe too much to lose, or you were going to lose. You weren't trusting the other person. You thought they were hiding something from you, not sharing everything with you, not being honest, wearing a mask. This is what I see here. And maybe you had a reason to believe this, or maybe this is just past experience that has told you this, whether those experiences were with this person or not. I mean, you could be you or they. I don't want to put this all on you. I mean, it could be them. Somebody is carrying a wound. You see? They're not healed. So that could easily be a trigger, and may have been the trigger that caused this reaction from either you or them. And so somebody left, somebody moved on, walked away. But yeah, so that changed the relationship. But somebody here we see didn't want the ending. If you look at the bottom, yeah, see, there's the tower. Somebody brought in the tower. But we see a person down on the ground there on the death card. She didn't want this ending. The question is, can we restore the order? With the Emperor being the next card, you know. I feel like somebody's looking back at the journey they shared, and going back and forth here on whether or not to go, actually physically go and see this person, or to reach out to them. But this would suggest a journey, maybe to meet with them, to talk about things. But they're procrastinating on that. They could feel now in hindsight that, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I, jumped too quickly. That maybe I was missing information with this page being in reverse. This can also indicate a secret admirer. It can also speak to a hidden surprise, like a surprise you don't see coming. We have the eye here also. And we have the eye here also. So somebody is watching. And, either this is you, this is either your energy or theirs. But somebody's watching. They're curious about the other person, what they're doing, what they're feeling, what might be the possibility to have a communication or a talk. This person who's watching is still very much interested in you. So if it was them that broke up the relationship, they are still interested, and they do have regrets for having done something without thinking. They now see that maybe I was wrong, maybe I was missing information. Maybe I judged too quickly, So the challenge is in going and clearing things up. It's in restoring the order, and we did see the Emperor over here. So that's what the challenge is going to be, trying to restore order to this situation, but or to the situation of not having all of the information, And I say that because of this card. It is also the sun, but it's just beginning to rise. So what we know is that someone doesn't have all of their information, but they want it. And that is the challenge that they face. That could require courage or even strength to go after. And with the flowers, it's recognition of one's feelings. This is, and because of what happened, the situation is very fragile, and it is recognized by the person that it needs to be handled with care. You know, and so I'm just going to pause this for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. And so it's got to be handled with care. Again, we have the card of bravery, you see. It's about doing the right thing or getting to the truth or offering an explanation or trying to explain to somebody. It's getting the courage to do that. And right now, maybe they don't have it. Maybe they're trying to get it. And there's reflection perhaps on how to do that, but they are watching. There's reflection on what they've done. And I mean, with the Ten of Swords here, we see that somebody is in a lot of pain. This could also be about learning from the past. I mean, this person's looking over what's been written. And so they could be looking back at these experiences that have been written in their life for wisdom. Maybe, you know, to be able to have a new chance, to be able to work through the issues. You know, this person is holding on. There's something within this person that needs to be let go of for this to actually happen. There's something that maybe I feel it's connected to the wound that they're carrying. So the Three of Swords in reverse, this is about a reconciliation with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, to work through the issues, to be more understanding. And for that, they have to kind of step out of their comfort zone. And that might make them a little fearful, you know. And maybe that's what happened. That's why it didn't work. Maybe they became too fearful and just kind of closed up, you know. But there's a reason for it that they didn't share. You see, they have something to share here, and they do have something to share here that they've been holding on to. And so you don't have all of the information. You don't. That's why the sun is only beginning to rise, about why there's distance here between the two of you. But know that it is coming. You will get this information. Taking a deeper look at an ending. Dreaming and fantasizing about someone, watching them with these cards here of the man, the boot. He's looking at the endings. He's looking at the heel of the boot. And we have the mermaid. And they are tempted. They're very tempted. The mermaid would say that. They're fantasizing about the heart. They feel a lot of passion. There's a lot of emotion here, and love. And they're watching. Taking a deeper look. Curious about you. And maybe what you're up to since the breakup, right? And how you're feeling. So the novice. If you don't know something, this card says, don't pretend that you do. Somebody is missing or was missing information. So that could be that person. But and the thing is, if they jump to conclusions, they could make an error that will cost them more than they wish to pay. Well, I feel like that kind of already happened. But there's a possibility, possibly, for it happening again. So it's why it's coming out as a warning. If you don't know something, then don't pretend that you do. Make sure that you have, all of your information, all of the facts. There is new information coming. This is the time to be open to learning and expanding to see growth. So the novice is here to remind you that, or them, that you need to stop and ask yourself, with regards to your situation, what lesson must I learn here? Well, the lesson is always mirrored in the experience in front of you. Look at that. What's that card tell you? So, take a deeper look into the workings of whatever the situation is that you're facing and what was driving it. For your answer, it'll be right there in front of you. Somebody is thinking of calling you, so you can expect a call, because this card's sitting in the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So they've been watching you and working up the courage to make that call. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.